Let's dive into the world of project management lingo with us. In this video, we embark on an exciting journey to explore and demystify 66 project-related acronyms and buzzwords. That should leave you well-equipped to crack the language of successful project management. Let's jump in. 1. Agile. Agile is a project management approach that emphasizes collaboration, flexibility, and iterative development. It involves working in short cycles called sprints and adapting to changes as the project progresses. 2. Backlog. A backlog is a list of tasks, features, or requirements that need to be completed or addressed in a project, often prioritized for future implementation. 3. Baseline. A baseline is the established reference point for a project's scope, schedule, and cost. It serves as a comparison to track changes and deviations. 4. BATNA. Best alternative to a negotiated agreement. BATNA is the fallback option that a party in a negotiation can resort to if an agreement cannot be reached, helping them make informed decisions. 5. Benchmarking. Benchmarking is the process of comparing a project's performance, practices, or outcomes against industry standards or best practices to identify areas for improvement. 6. Buffer. Buffers are additional time or resources set aside to account for uncertainties or unexpected events that could impact project timelines. 7. Burn-down chart. A graphical representation that tracks the remaining work in a sprint or project, providing visibility into progress and potential issues. 8. Business case. A business case is a document that outlines the rationale, benefits, costs, and risks of a project to help decision-makers evaluate its viability. 9. CBA, Cost-Benefit Analysis. CBA is a method used to assess the economic feasibility of a project by comparing its expected costs and benefits over its life cycle. 10. Changelog. A changelog records all changes made during a project, including the date, description, reason, and who made or authorized the change. 11. Change management. Change management involves planning and implementing strategies to manage changes within a project, organization, or team to minimize resistance and disruption. 12. Change request. A change request is a formal proposal to modify a project's scope, schedule, budget, or other aspects. It goes through a review and approval process. 13. CPI, Cost Performance Index. CPI is a metric that measures the efficiency of cost utilization in a project. A CPI value above 1 indicates cost efficiency, while below 1 indicates cost overruns. 14. Critical path. The critical path is the sequence of tasks that determines the shortest time needed to complete a project. It helps in identifying tasks that must be completed on time to avoid project delays. 15. Cutover Plan. A cutover plan outlines the process of transitioning from an old system to a new one, ensuring minimal disruption and a smooth changeover. 16. Daily Stand-Up meeting. A short daily meeting where team members share updates on their progress, discuss challenges, and plan for the day. 17. Delpy Method. The Delpy Method is a structured approach that involves obtaining expert opinions through a series of questionnaires or surveys to reach a consensus. 18. Dependency. A dependency is a relationship between project tasks where the start or completion of one task affects the start or completion of another. 19. EVA, Earned Value Analysis, is a technique that measures a project's performance by comparing the planned value PV, earned value, EV, and actual cost, AC. 20. Fast tracking. Fast tracking is a project scheduling technique where overlapping or parallel execution of tasks is used to expedite the project's timeline. 21. Fishbone Diagram, Ishikawa, or Cause and Effect Diagram. A fishbone diagram is a visual tool used to identify and analyze potential causes of a problem, helping to uncover root causes. 22. Gantt Chart. A Gantt chart is a visual representation of a project schedule. It displays tasks as bars along a timeline, showing start and end dates as well as task dependencies. 23. Governance. Governance refers to the framework of rules, processes, and responsibilities that guide decision-making, control, and accountability within a project or organization. 24. Increment. The sum of completed work at the end of a sprint, potentially releasable to users, adding new features or improvements. 25. Kazien. Kaizen is a Japanese term that signifies continuous improvement through incremental changes. It's often used in lean project management methodologies. 26. Kanban. Kanban is an agile methodology that visualizes work on a board, allowing teams to manage tasks in a flow-based manner and optimize efficiency. 27. KPIs, Key Performance Indicators. KPIs are measurable metrics used to assess the performance and success of a project. They provide insights into whether the project is meeting its objectives. 28. Lessons learned. Lessons learned are insights gained from past projects, both successes and failures, that are documented and shared to improve future projects. 29. Make or buy analysis. Make or buy analysis is a process of evaluating whether to produce components or services internally, make, or purchase them externally, buy, based on factors like cost, expertise, and resources. 30. Milestone. A milestone is a significant event or achievement in a project that marks progress or completion of a key phase. Milestones help track project advancement. 31. Moscow Method. Moscow stands for must have, should have, could have, and won't have. It's a prioritization technique to categorize and manage project requirements. 32. OBS, Organizational Breakdown Structure. OBS is a hierarchical representation that identifies the organizational responsibilities and reporting relationships within a project. 33. PERT, Program Evaluation and Review Technique. PERT is a project management technique used to estimate project duration by considering optimistic, pessimistic, and most likely time estimates for tasks. 34. PMO, Project Management Office. PMO is a centralized department that provides guidance, standards, and support for project management across an organization. It ensures consistency and efficiency in project execution. 35. PMP, Project Management Professional. PMP is a globally recognized certification offered by the Project Management Institute, PMI, that validates a professional's knowledge and expertise in project management. 36. Product Owner, the person responsible for defining and prioritizing the product backlog, ensuring that the development team works on valuable features. 37. Project Charter. A project charter is a formal document that authorizes the existence of a project, outlining its purpose, objectives, scope, and initial stakeholders. 38. Quality Assurance, QA. QA is a systematic process to ensure that the project's deliverables meet the required quality standards. It involves testing, reviews, and continuous improvement. 39. RACI, responsible, accountable, consulted, informed. RACI is a matrix that clarifies roles and responsibilities within a project. It identifies who is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed for each task or decision. 40. Requirements. Traceability matrix. A requirements traceability matrix is a table that links project requirements to their origins, helping ensure that each requirement is addressed and tested. 41. Retrospective. A regular meeting at the end of a sprint to reflect on what went well, what didn't, and how the team can improve their processes. 42. RFP. Request for proposal. An RFP is a document issued by an organization to solicit proposals from vendors for a specific project, product, or service. 43. RFI, Request for Information, is a document used to gather specific information or details from potential suppliers or contractors, aiding in decision-making during procurement or project planning. 44. Risk management. Risk management involves identifying, assessing, and mitigating potential risks that could impact a project's success. It helps in proactively addressing uncertainties. 45. PRL, Prioritized Requirements List, is a document that ranks and categorizes project or product requirements by importance. It helps teams focus on high-priority items, ensuring resources are used efficiently. 46. Risk threshold. A risk threshold is the predefined level of risk that an organization or project can tolerate before taking corrective actions. It assists in risk management decisions. 47. ROI, Return on Investment. ROI is a financial metric used to evaluate the profitability of an investment. In project management, it helps assess the project's financial benefits compared to its costs. 48. Scope creep. Scope creep refers to uncontrolled changes or additions to a project's scope. It can lead to increased costs, longer timelines, and reduced project quality. 49. Scrum Master. The facilitator of a Scrum team responsible for ensuring the team adheres to Agile practices and removing any impediments they face. 50. Scrum. Scrum is an Agile framework that organizes work into time-boxed iterations called sprints. It emphasizes collaboration, adaptability, and continuous improvement. 51. SLAs, Service Level Agreements. SLAs are formal agreements between parties that define the level of service expected. In project management, SLAs can specify response times, deliverables, and quality standards. 52. SMART goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. SMART goals are a framework for setting effective project objectives that are clear, quantifiable, feasible, relevant, and time-bound. 53. SOW, Statement of Work. A SOW is a detailed document that defines the scope, objectives, tasks, deliverables, and timeline of a project for both clients and contractors. 54. SPI, Schedule Performance Index. SPI is a metric that measures the efficiency of time utilization in a project. An SPI value above 1 indicates schedule efficiency, while below 1 indicates schedule delays. 55. Sponsor. The sponsor is a person or entity that provides financial resources and overall support for a project. They often have a vested interest in the project's success. 56. Sprint. A time-boxed period, usually 4 weeks, during which a team completes a set of tasks and produces a potentially shippable product increment. 57. Stakeholders. Stakeholders are individuals or groups with an interest in the project's outcome. Effective stakeholder management involves identifying, engaging, and addressing their needs. 58. SWOT Analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool used to identify a project's internal strengths and weaknesses, as well as external opportunities and threats. 59. Terms of Reference, 2R, is a document that defines the goals, scope, and responsibilities of a project or task, providing a clear framework for its execution. 60. Timebox. It is a predetermined fixed period during which a specific task, activity, or project phase is planned to be completed. It helps in managing and allocating resources efficiently, ensuring that work is accomplished within the set time frame. 61. User Stories. Short, user-focused descriptions of a feature or requirement, often written from an end user's perspective to capture functionality. 62. Variable, project variable. It is a dynamic element that can change project factors like time, cost, scope, or quality. Changing one of them is usually having the impact on others. 63. Velocity, a measure of the amount of work a team can complete in a sprint, helping to estimate future workloads and plan releases. 64. Waterfall model is a linear project management approach where phases such as requirements gathering, design, implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance follow a sequential progression, with each phase building upon the completion of the previous one. 65. WBS, Work Breakdown Structure. A WBS is a hierarchical decomposition of a project into smaller, manageable work packages. It helps in organizing and planning project tasks. 66. WIP, Work in Progress. WIP refers to tasks or activities that are currently being worked on but are not yet completed within the project. Voila! 66 project acronyms and buzzwords demystified. Well done! If you find this video useful, we will appreciate you like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for the future. We have many more interesting videos, so don't hesitate to check them out. Thanks for watching us today.